like Teddy Gray on stuff. Whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome back. Now, I believe that this is the last one from the Patreon poll for this month. And then, of course, we await the Patreon poll for next month. And we'll probably see more Avenged Sevenfold because it's been on the last 2 Patreon polls. So there's a reason. There's some reason why all of you guys want me to react to this band in particular. This one's called Afterlife. And given the track record of Avenged Sevenfold songs that we've done, Afterlife is probably going to be quite depressing. I'm ready for it. I'm in a headspace where I feel like I can deal with it. And like the last one, just please be aware. I like to get into the bars, the lyrics, the whole minutiae. I like getting into it. I personally do not care for music videos. I know there's some people that are probably thinking, oh, you're missing out on half of the... I like music. I don't care about a video. I like music, and I don't need visuals for that. That's the whole reason for music existing, is in the place of visuals. I don't need them. I just shut my eyes and listen to music. So we're doing the lyrics version. If you guys want me to do the video version, then make sure it's in next month's Patreon poll. Like the feck out of it, and it'll get done. Without further ado, let's go. 6 minutes. It's got to be good. Oh! I don't know what to do with my fucking hands. That's one of the first times that's ever happened. I don't know what to do with my hands. That's a brilliant start. I wasn't expecting this from Avenged Sevenfold, I'll be honest with you. Or maybe not from them, but I wasn't expecting you guys to have given me something like this, because from Avenged Sevenfold, you guys have given me the emotionally driven songs. And I don't know about the lyrics. It still could be emotionally driven, probably is. It's called Afterlife, but this one feels a bit more hype, you know? It feels like a hopeful afterlife. I didn't see it going there with the strings, though.
Like walking into a dream. So unlike what you've seen. So mature, but it seems.
Fuck this band. Fuck this. I hate Avenged Sevenfold. I've said this like 2 or 3 times now on different Avenged Sevenfold tracks. There's no cohesion. Not that there has to be. It's just that every single time I go into it thinking, I've got them sussed. I know what they're about. I know what to expect. And then they've already whipped out these little guitar melodies, these little melody chains. These it sounds so fire. And then that, I don't know what it was. It sounded like a bass instrument. Just boom, just before the vocals, it just tapered off so nicely. And the strings in the beginning, they were completely stripped away from the song when the guitars came in. And it's the same thing when the bass came in, the guitars were completely stripped away and all you heard was that bass like... Okay.
Like walking into a dream. So unlike what you've seen. So mature, but it seems. Cause we've been waiting for you. Falling into this place. Just giving you a small taste of your afterlife. You're so stay. soon anyway. I see a distant light.
Okay.
My girl, this can't be right. Such a surreal place to see. So how did this come to be? Right to Wally. And when I think of all the places I just don't belong,
Ooh.
friends with life and realize this is going too far. I don't belong here. We gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife. 'Cause this time I'm ready to move on and on. Far away from here. Place of hope and no pain. Perfect skies and no rain. Get me in this place.
I really like this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know why. I just really like it. It's always a tale as well with this guy. With this band, it's always a tale. Always a tale. I can't tell if they're speaking on somebody who almost died, or somebody who's maybe like an alcoholic, or who maybe abuses drugs, so they're constantly on the edge of or verge of death constantly. Because it was like, welcome to the afterlife, but then it was, you'll be back soon anyway, so it's like this is a reoccurring thing. I don't know.
This is going too far. I don't belong here. We gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife. 'Cause this time I'm ready to move on and on. Far away from here. Place of hope and no pain. Perfect skies and no rain. Get me in this place but we're free.
'Cause we've been waiting for you.
Falling into this place, just giving you a small taste of your afterlife. Feel so stay. You'll be back as soon as
As I'm doing that da-da-da-da-da-da, it's like a roller coaster, and that's, oh my god, I'm gonna go. God damn. Even the vocals are going along like a roller coaster, and it's talking about like being pulled back and forth from the afterlife, from this place that you don't want to be. Oh, I have an allergy to cats, and for some reason, something has triggered it, and I haven't been around a cat. So how has that happened? Oh, I've got some digging to do.
'Cause we've been waiting for you. Falling into this place, just giving you a small taste of your afterlife. Feel so stay. You'll be back as soon anyway. This peace on earth's not right. No pain, no sign of time. So out of place, don't wanna stay. I feel wrong and that's my sign. I made up my mind. I realize I just wanna say goodbye. Please understand I have to leave and carry on my own life. I don't belong here. Gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife. 'Cause this time I'm right to move on and on. Far away from here. Got nothing against you, and surely I'll miss you. This place for a peace and light. I don't you right. Take me back inside when the time is right.
Ooh, strings are back.
Loved ones back home all crying 'cause they're already missing you. I pray by the grace of God that there's somebody listening.
it's all coming back. Move on, dear.
Cause this time I'm right to move on and on, far away from here. Got nothing against you, and surely I'll miss you. This place for all peace and land, and I hope you might take me back inside when the time is right.
Mad. Do you know what? That's been the first Avenged Sevenfold song that I've enjoyed enough to potentially listen to again. Their stories are good, and the topics that they speak on are very good, but it's just never really been my bag because it's, I don't know, I like a bit of difference, you know? I like it when there's little, just small little things just peppered into a track where it's like, you haven't just wrote a song and then accompanied it with a track. You've really thought about why you've placed certain things in certain places. You've genuinely thought about your vocality. Like the lead singer, there was a lot of repetition, but the parts that were repeated, it got more and more intense from the vocals. It was more of a scream by the end of it. I don't know, man. I kind of get the feeling that maybe, I don't know the exact position, but you know, maybe he was with like a partner or something, or he felt trapped or tied down and he didn't want to be in that position anymore. It felt like an afterlife. It felt like he'd been reborn. Maybe he had like a death of ego. I don't know. It could be applied to so many things, you know. The lyrics made me think, but the song itself was catchy enough. The drums, the guitars in this, the guitar sounds in this one, and the melody chains that were created in this one far outweigh anything that I've heard so far from Avenged Sevenfold. And that song about necrophilia that we listened to like last week, it was very strange in its delivery, but there wasn't anything sort of stand out about it. There wasn't anything that I'd go back to. Whereas with this, even just in the first like 10 seconds, it's enough of a change and it's enough of an atmosphere to create that tension needed for somebody to continue. So I really like this. Please let me know what you think the lyrics mean in the comments down below, and I'll go through those. See if there's anything that I can pull from, anything that makes me think. But yeah, there's a lot. I wasn't expecting it to be, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting it to be a spectacle. I was expecting it to be more emotionally driven. So thank you guys yet again. It's right at the end of the month, right at the end of the Patreon poll, and you've gone and done it again. Every single time. And I don't pick the order, you know, it's just random orders, but you guys know. You guys know. You must know. Why else would you give me like an emotional Avenged Sevenfold track and then a banger? It's like, you know. I don't know, man. Some things are just fated. Well, it's been your boy, Teddy Ground Stuff. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and we'll await the next Patreon poll, and hopefully there's another AS banger on there. I'll see you guys soon.